My name is Katrina Vadovics, and this is my training tip. For rally, left about turns and about turn rights are often a place where both handlers and dogs struggle. There's a number of reasons, but often it comes down to footwork, cookie placement, and our dogs getting distracted as we make a turn away from them and they're on the outside. So good luring skills, lots of repetitions of reinforcements in the correct spot, and also footwork. This is something I see a lot of people have quite a variety of footfalls as they make their turns, and this can lead to confusion for our dog. For little dogs like Digby, often that can accidentally push our dogs away from us. So practicing our footwork and having a consistent muscle memory before we have our dog involved when we're practicing, that's a really big part of this, I think. So I'm going to show you how I do my footwork. Yours might be slightly different, and that's fine. Everybody finds what works for them, but this is what I find works for me, and hopefully it does for you too. So for Digby, we're going to do left about turns, and this one he struggles on being little, and he tends to get wide. He also can get distracted by the environment and his nose. So I'm going to show you how to do it with 2 pieces of food, and then 1 piece of food, and then no pieces of food. So, are you ready, Dig? Good. So I'm going to cue him to let's go. Good job. And then I'm going to pause and say around, and that he knows to come to find this piece of food in this hand. And then I turn, and I give him another piece of food for leaving. You can break this into 2 different steps if you want, and it would look like this. Let's go. I say around, and as you can see, he already comes around on cue, and that's because my food is over in this hand, and when I taught him in the beginning steps, it was around, and the food was released when he got to my right side. Most people have done this in some variety. Recently, I've cleaned that up a little bit of help from a seminar I was in, and I kind of really want to pass that on to you. So let's go. Around, he gets the cookie, yes. And then with 2 pieces of food and changing direction, I go forward, and I'm paying attention, yo, you cheeky monkey. Sit. That I'm always paying attention as I come in. I slow my step, plant, he already knows it, and that's where I cue, because I want to make it really easy for my dog to have lots of space without my body pressure. Whereas if I do it like this, I find with my left foot forward, it pushes the dog off, and I don't want that to happen. So that's my variant. Ready? Let's go. Around, he gets the cookie over here, I switch, and I come out of my U-turn with power, because of course there's no sit involved. And if you can look from this direction, and now I have no food, I say let's go. I cue around, yes, and there's that food to make sure I have him coming out straight and forward and with energy. If you find your dog doesn't come with energy, you can always toss the cookie. So that would look like this. Let's go. Around, yes, and then bowl the cookie, which stuck to my hand, bowl the cookie off. So that's my about you turn with some footwork and some cookie lures. Hopefully you find that helpful. Now, let's go. With Nosy being a bigger dog, that generally doesn't have as much of a trouble with about you turns, but her about right turns can get a little wide. So if you can use a lure, use a lure. If that isn't a skill you have, that's okay, but it is something to work on so that we can get the precision and then fade the lure out. But for the most part, I think for our about you turns, it's about having clean footwork again. Wait, so my clean footwork is going to look similar to my about you turns. I slow down, pause with my right, cue my dog, in my case it's with me, and then I T-step. So I'm not pushing my dog off, and then turn with purpose and walk out with some power, okay? So I come in, I cue my dog, that's with me, and then I T-step, and I turn with purpose, and then walk out. And so depending on the footing, this can be tricky, which is why I like to practice it on dirt, on grass, on rubber mats, and making sure whatever shoes I'm wearing aren't too sticky. The shoes you wear can really make a big difference. So, Nezzy, let's go. Let's go. And I say, with me. Yes. So if we mark when we're turning and have them power out, this can be pretty useful. Go this way. Let's go. With me. Yes. And as you can see, she's practically hitting me. She's so tight on this one, which sometimes is equally a problem. Good girl, let's go. Awesome. With me. Yeah, good job. Okay, settle. So hopefully that's pretty clear. It's clear in my brain, but on video it's definitely a little bit of a challenge for me. About U-turns and left about turns. Think about your footwork, think about where your food is, and practice your footwork without your dog before you do sessions with your dog. And hopefully this helps improve those for you. Thanks.